Draupadi Murmu releases postage stamp in memory of Dadi Prakash Mani. PM Modi conferred with award by Greece President. Germany develops device for visually impaired. Nagarnar steel plant scripted history. Infosys welcomes Ego Biotech as global brand ambassador. Wonder Caves, Bhimbetka Cave. These caves are named after or Bhima or one of the five Pandavas of Mahabharata. Bhimbetka simply means or elk quote, sitting place of Bhima or quote. Dr. V. S. Wakankar, one of the most renowned archaeologists, discovered these caves in 1957. These rock shelters are located in the Raisen district of Madhya Pradesh, near Ablaganj town and inside the Ratapani Wildlife Sanctuary. Lingaraj Temple. Lingaraj Temple is a Hindu temple dedicated to Shiva. The temple represents the exemplar of the Kalinga architecture. It is built in the dual style that has four components, namely Vamana structure containing the Sanctum Jagamahana Assembly Hall, Natamandira Festival Hall, and Bhoga Mandapa, Hall of Offerings, each increasing in height to its predecessor. Draupadi Murmu releases postage stamp in memory of Dadi Prakash Mani. The President of India, S.M. Draupadi Murmu released a postage stamp in memory of less than strong greater than Dadi Prakash Mani, less than strong greater than, former Chief of Brahma Kumaris at Rashtrapati Bhavan Cultural Center. This stamp was released under the My Stamp initiative of the Department of Posts, Ministry of Communications to mark the 16th death anniversary of Dadi Prakash Mani. PM Modi conferred with award by Greece President. The President of Greece, less than strong greater than Katerina Sakellaropoulou, less than strong greater than, conferred PM Narendra Modi with the less than strong greater than Grand Cross of the Order of Honor, less than strong greater than. The Order of Honor was established in 1975. The head of goddess Athena is depicted on the front side of the star with the inscription or Erko, only the righteous should be honored, or Artikyo. Germany develops device for visually impaired. With the help of modern technology, even the visually impaired can now try their hand at sports or shooting. Germany has developed a device for the visually impaired. This device has been brought to India for the first time and given to the visually impaired in Pune. In shooting, the target is identified and aimed through binoculars. Nagar steel plant scripted history. The less than strong greater than Nagarnar steel plant, less than strong greater than, achieved the feat of producing its final product of HR hot rolled coil 9 days after the production of hot metal. This feat by NMDC is nothing less than astounding, considering that the major doesn't have prior experience of steel making. The 3 million ton per annum capacity steel plant has been built at a cost of approximately 24,000 crore rupees. 60% bird species in India have declined over 30 years, report. Of the less than strong greater than 338 less than strong greater than bird species studied in India for changes in numbers over the last 30 years, 60% have experienced a decline. The assessments rely on three indices. Two are related to the change in abundance, long-term trend change over 30 years, and current annual trend change over the past 7 years, and the third is a measure of distribution range size within India. Infosys welcomes Ego Biotech as global brand ambassador. Infosys announced a multi-year partnership with Ego Biotech to promote Infosys or digital innovation in less than strong greater than, inspire women less than strong greater than around the world. She is already a 4-time Grand Slam champion and one of the most dominant forces in the women ORS game, who has been ranked world number 1 since April 22 for a record 70 consecutive weeks. Infosys is a global leader in next-generation digital services. India win 50 meters pistol women's team gold medal. The Indian 50 meters pistol women ORS team containing Tiana, Sakshi Suryavanshi and Kirandeep Kaur bagged the gold medal at the ISSF World Championships 2023 in Baku, Azerbaijan. Tiana and Ravinder Singh of India won bronze medals in the men or S and women or S individual events, respectively. With the addition of medals, India's overall tally rose to 14, 6 gold and 8 bronze. Zepto becomes India's first unicorn in nearly a year. Grocery startup Zepto said on Friday it has raised $200 million in fresh funding at a valuation of $1.4 billion, making it the first startup in the country to cross the billion-dollar valuation mark in nearly a year. Zepto, which promises delivery of groceries in 10 minutes, was started in 2021 by two 19-year-old Stanford dropouts and competes with SoftBank-funded Swiggy and Blinkit. Former WWE champion Wyndham Rotunda aka Bray Wyatt passes away. Less than strong greater than Wyndham Rotunda, less than strong greater than who was known as Bray Wyatt passed away at the age of just 36. Chief Content Officer Paul or Triple H or Lev S took to social media to announce the demise of the former WWE champion. Wyatt gained recognition among the fans the moment he made his debut with his or Wyatt family. Or Jharkhand Golf Inc. pact with TGESPL. The Jharkhand government on Friday inked a pact with TCPL Green Energy Solutions Private Limited TGESPL, a joint venture between Tata Motors and Cummins Inc. USA to set up the country's first hydrogen fuel project in Jamshedpur at an estimated cost of over 350 crore rupees. The agreement was signed between the state government and TCPL Green Energy Solutions. Assam Govt issues notification banning plastic water bottles. The less than strong greater than Assam Environment and Forest Department less than strong greater than has issued a notification banning the use and production of plastic water bottles below 1000 milliliters capacity in the state from October 2 this year. The Assam government announced that it would ban the production and use of drinking water bottles made of polyethylene terephthalate PET of less than 1 liter in volume from October 2 this year. Kerala launches Lucky Bill app. The Central GST Department has decided to adopt an AI-based app developed by Digital University Kerala for the state GST department to promote tax compliance for an all-India rollout. The Lucky Bill app, which promotes tax compliance as well as transparency in financial transactions, has won a national award at the ongoing 26th National Conference on E-Governance in Indore. Dancing Pikachu event organized in Japan's Yokohama City. A less than strong greater than Pikachu less than strong greater than dancing event was recently organized in Japan's Yokohama City. These adorable Pokemon Pikachus dance to draw crowds. Pikachu is the most popular and beloved cartoon character among children. This year Pokemon World Championship was held supported by Yokohama City. It includes Pokemon and Pikachu March, Pokemon Card Game, Pokemon Go, and Pokemon Unite to nominate World Champion. Indian Air Force explores ordering 90-100 more LCA-Mk-1A fighter jets. The Indian Air Force is exploring the possibility of ordering more variants of the indigenous light combat aircraft Mk-1A to strengthen its combat potential, having already signed a 48,000 rupees crore contract for 83 such fighter jets 2 years ago. The LCA-Mk-1A will come with a raft of additional improvements over the existing variants, making it the most advanced LCA variant so far. 25 August 2023. Top 5 morning headlines. India's Praggnanandhaa finishes second at the Chess World Cup 2023. PM Modi arrives in Greece on first prime ministerial visit in 40 years. FSSAI or S Central Advisory suggests 5-year licenses for food businesses. Arunachal Pradesh League launched in New Delhi. MCD launches or MCD 311 or mobile app to revolutionize civic services. Today's history, the 25th of August 2023. In 1917, the first significant step towards the Indianization of the army was initiated. In 1948, Jana Gana Mana to be the provisional national anthem till Constituent Assembly made a final decision. In 1960, Olympics opened at Rome. In 1990, Goy announces formation of National Security Council headed by the Prime Minister. Kila or Kahaniya, Chitradurga Fort. The Chitradurga Fort is located in Karnataka. The fort was built in stages between the 11th and 13th centuries by the dynastic rulers of the region, including the Chalukyas and Hoysalas, later the Naika of Chitradurga of the Vijayanagar Empire. The Naika of Chitradurga, or Paligar Naika, were most responsible for the expansion of the fort between the 15th and 18th centuries. India's Pragnanandha finishes second at the Chess World Cup 2023. Magnus Carlsen finally managed to win the FIDE World Cup for the first time in his career. He defeated India's Pragnanandha. Prag was the youngest World Cup finalist ever, and is the youngest World Cup winner. Seeded 31, Prag is also the lowest seed to make the final of the World Cup. PM Modi arrives in Greece on first prime ministerial visit in 40 years. PM Narendra Modi became the first Indian PM to visit Greece after 40 years. The last high-level visit took place in September 1983 when then Prime Minister Indira Gandhi travelled to the country. India and Greece enjoy civilizational ties, which have strengthened in recent years through cooperation in areas like maritime transport, defense, trade and investments and people-to-people ties. Map in News, Greece. It is a country located in southeastern Europe. It is considered the cradle of Western civilization. It was the 10th member to join the European Communities, precursor to the European Union, and has been part of the Eurozone since 2001. It has 18 UNESCO World Heritage Sites. Capital, Athens. Population, 1.06 crores. President, Katerina Sakellaropoulou. Prime Minister, Kyriakos Mitsotakis. KV Karthik elected President of Indian Pump Manufacturers Association. KV Karthik, Managing Director, Deccan Industries, one of India's leading pump manufacturing companies, has been elected as the President of Indian Pump Manufacturers Association (IPMA). He was elected at the 72nd Annual General Meeting of IPMA held recently at Coimbatore. Mr. Karthik is the 39th President of IPMA. FSSAI's Central Advisory suggests 5-year licenses for food businesses. The Central Advisory Committee (CAC) of the Food Safety and Standards Authority of India (FSSAI) has recommended that licenses to food business operators (FBOs) can be issued for up to 5 years instead of 1 year. According to the FSSAI, the recommendation to increase the tenure of licenses to FBOs was made as part of an ease of doing measure requested by the food and beverage industry. Arunachal Pradesh League launched in New Delhi. A new ball game aims to replicate the cheers of the fans in the northeast, from the football fields to the cricket pitch. Arunachal Pradesh League has been launched in New Delhi. It has the support of BCCI, Arunachal Cricket Association, and various state bodies aiming to give cricket a much-needed boost in the hills. It will feature 5 teams playing 13 matches. Indian Army, BRO inaugurate Bailey Bridge in Anjor District, AP. The Indian Army, in coordination with the Border Road Organization and Deputy Commissioner of the Anjor District, inaugurated a Bailey Bridge in the Chaglohagam Circle of the Anjor District, Arunachal Pradesh, connecting Chaglohagam and Haliuang. The Chaglohagam Circle of the Anjor District in Arunachal Pradesh is one of the remote areas along the borders. MCD launches MCD 311 mobile app to revolutionize civic services. The Municipal Corporation of Delhi (MCD) has unveiled its mobile application, or MCD 31V, to empower Delhi ORS residents to actively participate in the upkeep of their city by lodging complaints related to various civic issues. Mobile App 311 was launched by Lieutenant Governor Anil Bajal. User can register their grievances, encompassing concerns such as illegal dumping of construction debris, MP, CM Shivraj inaugurates Sri Hanuman Lok in Chhindwara. Chief Minister Shivraj Singh Chauhan on Thursday performed the groundbreaking ceremony of the Sri Hanuman Lok at the Jamsambali Hanuman Temple in Madhya Pradesh's Chhindwara district. He also announced that a new district would be carved out from Chhindwara. Our cabinet approves 18 Atal residential schools. The Uttar Pradesh cabinet on Tuesday approved developing 18 Atal residential schools along the lines of the center-run Navodaya Vidyalayas at a cost of 1,250 crore rupees. The cabinet, which met at the home of Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath, approved 23 proposals. TN Chief Minister launches expanded breakfast scheme for schools. Tamil Nadu Chief Minister M.K. Stalin on Friday launched the expansion of the state government or S breakfast scheme for school children at Tirukkovalai in this district. Russian Varsity to set up study center in CCSU. Meerut Kozma Mini Nizhny Novgorod State Pedagogical University of Russia will establish its study center in Chaudhry Charan Singh University, CCSU, here next month. Minin University is a state university in Russia. It is a non-profit public higher education institution located in the urban settings of the metropolis of Nizhny Novgorod and established in 1911. Meta to launch AI model for writing computer codes. Meta Platforms said it would release an artificial intelligence AI model designed to assist in writing computer code, furthering its push into the new technology. Code Llama, which will be available for free, can write code based on human text prompts and can also be used for code completion and debugging. PM Modi gifts Shurahi, gone painting to presidents of South Africa. PM presented a pair of Shurahi or from Telangana to South African President Cyril Ramaphosa, and Nagaland shawl to his wife and the First Lady of the host country. They noted that the Bidri was or is a purely Indian innovation exclusive to Bidar, a Karnataka city. It is cast with an alloy of zinc, copper and other non-ferrous metals. Israel to increase natural gas output by 60%. Israel or S Ministry of Energy and Infrastructure is working to promote a plan to expand the supply of natural gas from Israel or S Tamar offshore reservoir by approximately 6 BCM starting in 2026. It represents an increase of approximately 60% in the production capacity of the reservoir compared to the output rate today. 24 August 2023. Top 5 evening headlines.